Welcome everybody to our fourth rendition of away games here on BevCam Sports Network. The Beverly Panthers come into this one 5-3. They're number 12 in Division II in playoff seeding. First round opponent here will be number 5 Billerica, who is also 5-3. For points for and points allowed for Beverly, Beverly has scored 204 points forward and 192 points against. This game is on Friday, Billerica Memorial High School. We're here today at 7 p.m. A trip north to face a Merrimack Valley Conference team on its home turf in the playoffs is no picnic for any Northeastern Conference team. Seeking its first postseason triumph in 7 years, the Panthers will need to contain the host's solid ground game and keep them between the tackles. Offensively, Beverly must reestablish its passing game to keep the Indians from putting 8 or 9 men in the box. It's a winnable game for the locals, but discipline, adherence to the game plan, and playing with the lead are all must for Beverly. Quick roundup of the regular season for Beverly. A stat roundup for Daniel Pierce. He had 64 for 119 passing, 910 passing yards and 12 passing touchdowns. Leading receiver for Beverly was Floyd White, who had 35 receptions for 482 receiving yards and 9 receiving touchdowns. And this is the first time in a long time that Beverly has been in the playoffs, since 2018 to be exact. And if they keep the pace up, they will have their first above 500 season since 2018. And the first play of the game here will be a short little run. That carry was by number 33, Charles Frost. He gets 2 yards on the play. Beverly received to start the game. A bunch set for Beverly. Pierce rolls out, passes quickly to McKay. McKay takes it down the sideline and gets a first down. We saw a quick and fast passing game a couple of times in away and home playoff games for Beverly, and that was a good one there. Looks like a first down. It's going to be a 3rd and short, actually. That was a 7-yard gain from McKay, and it will be a timeout on the field already.
We got some BHS merch available at the swag table under the bleachers. They now accept Apple Pay and credit cards.
Beverly has had a great dual threat passing and rushing game offense this year, with emergence from Sean Aquizabon and Sean Costa as solid running backs. Sean Costa primarily used as the 3rd down back, the power back, and the goal line back, while Sean Aquizabon is usually the yardage back. He gets a lot of yards. He has had a couple long touchdowns this season. Had a big game against Haverhill a couple weeks ago. And this is the first, and the duo of Sean Costa and Sean Aquizabon is just one of the many factors of this Beverly team that has led them to where they are today. With a 5-3 record in their first playoff game since 2018. It'll be a 3rd and 1. It's a handoff to Costa, and they'll take it forward, rushing to the right side there, and it looks like he's got enough for the first down.
Number 7 with the carry. First down, Beverly.
And Beverly moves quickly here and gets a first down to start off the game.
Murphy and Venezia are on the stop for Billerica.
Billerica, interesting schedule from them. They have faced pretty mediocre teams, but they recently beat Methuen, who was the number 11 ranked team in Massachusetts. They won 33-31, so that was an interesting game. And there will be a penalty on the play. It's offsides on Billerica, and that will move Beverly up 5 yards. Lots of good plays by these seniors on this Beverly team this year. Of course, Daniel Pierce, the quarterback, a senior. Sean Costa, senior. Alex Marquez on the defensive side, a senior. So many good players. This one will be a handoff. It's a sweep. That one's to, looks like Lehman. No, that was Charles Frost on the carry for Beverly. And it will be a short gain Looks like a gain of 2 on the play. It will be 3rd and 3. Sean Aquizabon and Frost coming out of the game, and Xavier Auk coming in. They'll have 2 receivers out wide. That's Downey and White. It will be a pass. Pierce looks to pass, passes quickly to White. White catches it, tries to get the first down, and surges forward. He broke a couple tackles, and it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Looks like a gain of 4 on that play, and a couple good quick passes from Daniel Pierce, and he's 2 for 2 today. Mark Wilbur for Billerica on the stop there, and Beverly will move for a first down. It's a motion. It's going to be a handoff to Sean Aquizabon. Aquizabon looks for a gap, takes it up about 4 or 5 yards on the play.
Number 7, Sean Aquizabon on the carry.
And that was a gain of 3 on the play for Aquizabon. It will be 2nd and 7. Beverly stands at Billerica's 19-yard line after a good kick return to start off the game. They got the ball at about midfield, and now they're moving. It's a handoff up the middle to Sean Costa. He's hit hard, but he looks like he's got a short gain on the play.
33 for Billerica leading the charge. Katie Casella.
And that was a gain of 2 on the play. It will be 3rd and 5 from Billerica's 17-yard line. Could be in field goal range for Beverly kicker Luca Guevara. He has hit consistently a lot of extra points from this area, but Beverly obviously wants to touchdown against a talented Billerica team, a higher seeding than them, and a team that can score a lot of points on that rushing game. Here's Pierce. He looks to pass, and he passes quickly. It is incomplete. Broken up.
Incomplete, broken up over the middle. Jackson Cameron, number 3.
That was broken up by Billerica number 3, Jackson Campbell. And Beverly will go for it. It will be 4th and 5. They stand at Billerica's 17-yard line. Pierce now 2 for 3 on the day. That was his first incompletion. Try to get it over the middle to Xavier Auk. It will be Sean Costa in the backfield. 3 receivers out wide. Pierce looks to pass, rolls out, sees an opening. He's going to rush forward. And it looks like he might be a little bit short of the first down. And he will be. And that will be a turnover on downs for Beverly. It looked like about a gain of 3 on the rush by Daniel Pierce there. Couldn't find a receiver, but that will be a turnover on downs. And Billerica will get the ball on their own 15-yard line to start off their first drive of the game. Quarterback under pocket for Billerica. It's a handoff up the middle. And the short gain on the play, mediocre gain. That carry was by number 10, Dylan Singh.
Eric Knight, number 10 for the carry.
Or Eric Knight, the running back on the play on the carry there for Billerica. And that was a gain of 6 on the play. Good push by that Billerica offensive line. A very close formation for them here. Under center again is the quarterback. Beverly stacking the box. It's a handoff. And he breaks a couple tackles, but Beverly contains the carry. That was Knight again, Eric Knight. He's a junior on this Billerica team.
William Johnson, 22 on the stop.
That was Will Johnson on the stop for Beverly. That was a gain of 3 on the play. It will be 3rd and short. Billerica stands at their own 24-yard line. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in this first quarter. Another bunch set for Billerica. Quarterback under center. It's a toss play, and he'll break through a couple tackles. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down.
Aaron with the carry, number 3. First down, Indians.
And that will be a first down for the Billerica Memorial High School Indians. Quarterback Tim Murphy, number 2 for Billerica, is the quarterback on this team. He'll be under center. He hands it off on a sweep to number 3 for Billerica. Looks for a gap, but he stopped quickly. Gain of about 2 on the play. Beverly does a good job of following that sweep play and taking it down quickly. They've done a nice job so far. Beverly has struggled against the rushing game in the past. Jack Fabiano from Masco rushed for 300 yards and about 5 touchdowns against this Beverly team only a couple weeks ago. Beverly did win their last game 21-0 on a rainy night in Peabody. And they came into this one with some momentum coming off a bad losing streak. It will be a toss play. Looking for a gap, but he's taken down quickly. That was Joao Reyes with the stop, number 51. But that carry is enough for a first down, and Billerica continues to move. And the same formation for Billerica, that close set, no receivers out wide at all. It'll be another handoff, little toss play to number 14 there. And he'll take it up after a modest gain. That was Danny Venezia on the carry for Billerica. Lucas Monfett on the tackle for Beverly. That was a gain of 7 on the play. It will be 2nd and 3. Billerica's moving it. 2 first downs now. They stand at their own 47-yard line. Moving it down with a strong running game. Could open up opportunities later for play action if Beverly's not ready for that, but it looks like they're going to continue to run the ball. It'll be another little toss play. Looks for a gap, and he gets the edge, and it looks like he might have gotten enough for the first down.
51, Theodore Fisher on the stop.
That was Eric Knight the carry, and it will be another first down for the Billerica Indians.
So get your money out. We're going to have a 50-50 raffle.
They continue to move it on a strong rushing game. A couple carries from Danny Vizinia and Eric Knight as well, number 10 and number 14 respectively. And once again, the same formation for Billerica, that tight set, quarterback under center. Three running backs in the backfield. It will be a quick sweep to, looks like Knight on the carry, but that one will go for no gain.
Knight with the carry.
Gets about 1 yard on the play.
William Johnson on the stop, also helping out Jerome Sutton, number 6.
And it will be 2nd and 9. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in this first quarter. Beverly turned it over on downs after starting with the ball. That was a gain of 2 on the play. It will be 2nd and 8. Another handoff. At this time, it'll be a pass. He looks to, and he's sacked in the backfield. He tried to look for a receiver there. But ended up being in an awkward play where he couldn't get anywhere. Tried to rush it, but it was a good tackle in the backfield by Lucas Monfett. And a sack for Beverly. There will be a loss on the play. It will be 3rd and 11 now. Billerica is now at the 50-yard line trying to get to Beverly's side. That was their first pass attempt of the game. And it ended up going backwards on the negative rush. And this time it'll be another handoff up the middle. Breaks through a couple tackles. Almost got the first down again, but it'll be stopped short. That was Eric Knight on the carry, number 10 for Billerica. And it will be a 4th and about 3 or 2 on the play. 4th and 3.
Gonna bring up 4th down.
And Beverly could use a stop here. You know, both of these teams are going to go for 4th downs throughout this game. And Beverly just needs to stop that talented running game so far. Billerica and get the defense off the field and get the offense the ball. This one will be another toss play up the middle, and it looks like He got enough for the first down.
And Billerica goes off right tackle.
They've done that play a couple times, going up the right, near the right tackle. Little toss play back to Eric Knight. And it's averaging about 5 yards per play. And they will mark the ball. And the referees will call a timeout on the field here. They're going to measure if Eric Knight got enough for the first down.
He's now on sale. Also football squares for 20.
Eric Knight has had the majority of carries so far, about 7 on that little toss play. Billerica has mostly ran the same play this entire game. They did have that one pass attempt a bit earlier, a couple plays ago, from number 2 Tim Murphy, but couldn't find a receiver. Then he ended up being awkward in the pocket and got sacked by Lucas Monfett. And it looks like the measurements measurement will be enough. And the Billerica Indians will move forward for a first down. Eric Knight once again getting it for this Billerica team. That play just seems to work. That little toss play to Eric Knight in the backfield, and he takes it up the middle. An unfortunate sequence of events there for Beverly. Could have gotten off the field, but Eric Knight gets about 4 yards on the play. And the Billerica Indians will continue to move it now on Beverly's side of the ball. Murphy under center. It's going to be a handoff, little toss play again. A rush up the middle this time by number 3. His second carry of the day, that one. And that one will be a gain of, looks like 3 on the play, or 2 on the play. It will be 2nd and 8. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this first quarter. Billerica seems like a very time-consuming team. Lots of runs, so Beverly does not want to fall behind here and give Billerica advantage later in the game, because they will run down that clock. It will be a double handoff, initially to number 13, then he handed up off the middle to number 14. That was Danny Vinziena on the carry. George Frost on the stop for Beverly.
Third down, Billerica.
And that will bring up third down. It will be 3rd and 7 here, it looks like. 30 seconds and counting down in this first quarter. Beverly could use 2 stops here and get back on the offensive side of the ball. A motion. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, number 3 there. And he rushes forward after breaking a couple tackles, and he's close to the first down. That was Jackson Garrett on the carry, number 3.
Anthony Sullivan, 23, and to make the stop.
Anthony Sullivan, number 23 for Beverly, has the tackle for Beverly. That will bring up 4th down on the play, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Beverly started the game with the ball but couldn't do anything with it. A turnover on downs after an incomplete pass, or a short run from Daniel Pierce. It was after a couple incomplete passes, one intended for Xavier Auk in the middle. But Beverly turned it over about the 20-yard line, and that's where Billerica started their drive, and they have marched it all the way up to Beverly's 33-yard line on strong rushes from Eric Knight and Dan Vinzia. And they continue to be pretty good in that rushing game so far. They did try one pass and it went backwards on an awkward carry by Tim Murphy, the quarterback for this Billerica team. It looks like a rush-focused offense. And Beverly's defense could really need a break here after some tough physical rushing game from Billerica. It will be 4th and 4. Last time it was 4th down for this Billerica team. They did get it off the carry from Eric Knight. Let's see if they get it again. Same formation, 3 running backs in the backfield. Murphy will be under center. It's to be a motion from Knight. Murphy will look to pass. Passes over and it's caught, or looks incomplete. And he dropped the pass. Yeah, and it's an incomplete pass.
Beverly will take over on downs first.
And Murphy's pass will be incomplete, and Beverly will take over on downs at Billerica's 33-yard line. Both teams now turning the ball over on downs. Beverly from a rush from Daniel Pierce that was a bit short of the first down. And that time from Billerica, an incomplete pass from Tim Murphy. Beverly will have the ball back. It's a handoff to Sean Aquizabon. He takes it to the outside on a bit of a sweep play. It takes it for a short gain, about 2 or 3 on the play. First quarter went quick in this game. Billerica using a time-consuming offense once again. I'll mention that Beverly does need to take a bit of an advantage here because you don't want that Billerica offense taking that much time late in the game. This one will be a little sweep play for Sean Aquizabon. Tries to get the edge, but can't get anything. Looks like no gain on the play.
Number 7 with the carry for Beverly.
He tried to get the sideline. Second straight sweep play to Sean Aquizabon. That was a gain of 2 on the play. It will be a 3rd and 5 at Billerica's 38-yard line. Sean Costa in the backfield. That's Frost in motion, George Frost. Pierce looks to pass. Tried to get it to George Frost, but it was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and that one will be incomplete. Pierce now 2 for 4 on the day, and that will bring up 4th down, and Beverly's punt team will come on here. And another emergence of this Beverly team and how they've scored a couple touchdowns and retaken momentums in games is through the fake punt. We've seen a couple passes from Floyd White to Elvis Heredia Perez, as well as a big 40-yard rush against Marblehead in Herd Stadium a couple weeks ago from Floyd White. This time it'll be a real punt. They won't try to fake it. It'll be a short one, about 30 yards. It'll bounce the wrong way. And that ended up being a 5-yard punt. And that just bounced the wrong way for Beverly there.
20 for 15 and 40 for 20.
Only a 5-yard punt from Floyd White. And Billerica will take it at their own 38-yard line to start their second offensive drive. Their first ended with a turnover on downs after an incomplete pass from quarterback number 2, Tim Murphy, for them. But the Billerica Indians have shown a couple good momentum with the rushing game. It'll be the same formation once again. Murphy under center, 3 running backs in the backfield. It'll be a toss play to Knight. It's a short gain on the play. Tried to take it up the middle. That little toss handoff again. That was about 2 on the play for Billerica.
Anthony Sullivan, 23 on the stop.
Anthony Sullivan, his second tackle of the game, was on the stop there for Beverly. That was a gain of 2 on the play from Knight. It will be 2nd and 8 at Billerica's their own 35-yard line, starting with good field position here. Murphy under center, once again the same formation. It'll be a handoff to Knight again, and he hands it off up the middle. Another double handoff, but this one time it's stopped. Once again, Anthony Sullivan on the stop. That carry was by number 3 there for Billerica. And Sullivan gets his 3rd tackle of the game, his first TFL of the game. And it'll be a 3rd and long after the loss. Second time Billerica has tried that double handoff. Maybe looking for a pass here. Murphy is 0 for 1 today. Also, he has tried 2 passes, but he got sacked in the pocket. It'll be another double handoff, this time to Knight. He's tackled by Callum McKay, the senior captain linebacker. And Knight gets about a gain of 2 on the play. That was on a 3rd down play, and it will bring up 4th down for Billerica. And it looks like their punt team will come on here. So good job by that Beverly defense to stop Billerica. And we'll see a similar sequences from both teams here. Both teams had a turnover on downs, and then now both teams are going to have a punt. Billerica's first time punting. They will punt it from the 50-yard line. It will almost be blocked, but this one will go about 30 yards. It will land out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. And Beverly takes it over with 8 minutes and 13 seconds left in this first half. No score on the board so far. Beverly's defense doing a great job. Billerica did come into this one with a very, very talented rushing game, and they are really trying to rush it with Eric Knight, the running back, but Beverly has done a good job containing him on those counter runs. And Beverly will have their third offensive drive here. And it'll be a handoff, a little outside play there to Sean Aquizabon, and it will be a loss on the play. And that was a negative play to start off the drive there for Beverly, not what you want to see. And that was a loss of 1 on the play, on the carry by Aquizabon, trying to get it to the outside. It's 2nd and 11. They're at Billerica's 20-yard line. Beverly did have a couple good offensive momentum in their opening drive of the game, but that ended with a turnover on downs. Pierce will look to pass here. Passes over the middle, and it's incomplete. That was intended for George Frost, number 33 down there, and it was broken up by number 2, Tim Murphy, who's also the quarterback for this Billerica team. You see that a lot in high school, a lot of dual play on both sides of the ball. And the quarterback, Tim Murphy, had a good break up there. It looks like he's playing linebacker for this Billerica team. That will bring up 3rd and 11 for Beverly. They'll look to pass. Pierce rolls out, looks for a receiver, passes over the middle. It's caught. And a first down for Beverly. That was caught in the middle by Jordan Downey, number 10. And that was a big gain on the play, about 15 to get the first down for Beverly. A short little pass over the middle for Beverly, and they move the ball up. And good job there for Beverly's offense. Pierce will hand it off. Costa looking for a blocker in front of him, but he gets none. And he'll take it for, it looks like a loss of 1 or no gain on the play.
Jackson Gearin, free on the stop.
Costa trying to follow his blockers on that play, but it got blown up. 6 minutes and 35 seconds counting down. In this first quarter, both of these teams have been strong defensively so far, primarily using the rush attack for Billerica and a mix of rushing and passing for Beverly. Pierce is now 3 for 5 on the day, about 36 yards. He will pass again. It's a little screen pass. It's caught by White. White takes it, gets the outside to the 40, to the 30, tries to cut it back inside, but he's taken down. And a big gain there from Floyd White. And that was about a gain of 35 on the play on the little screen pass by Floyd White. And Beverly is now in business right near the red zone. It will be valuable to score here for Beverly because we've seen what the defense can do, doing a good job containing this Billerica offense so far, and maybe force Billerica to pass a bit more. This one's a handoff up the middle. That's to Sean Aquizabon. And they will push the pile a bit. The whistle will not go down, and that's a good gain on the play, about 5 or 6. Good effort on the play by Beverly's offensive linemen as they move into the red zone here. Looking to score before half. Billerica will get the ball at halftime. Beverly received it to start off the game. And that drive started at the 50-yard line. They got about to the 20 before turning it over on downs after Pierce got 3 out of 5 yards on a 4th down. But both these teams haven't been able to score so far. Let's see if that changes. Pierce hands it off the middle, but he's tackled quickly. That was Sean Costa on the carry. And it'll be 3rd down. That first play was a gain of 4 by Sean Aquizabon.
3rd down, Beverly.
Beverly does not want to stop this drive. They've done so well so far. 2 great passes, one to Floyd White and Jordan Downey up the middle, and that little screen pass to Floyd White got them all the way down here. They definitely want a touchdown on the board. That was a gain of 1 on the play from Sean Costa. It will be 3rd and 5. Pierce will have a quarterback draw, takes it up the middle, gets about 4 on the play, and it'll be short of the 1st down marker. Looks like 4th and 1.
On the start for Billerica.
Beverly's now at Billerica's 15-yard line.
It's going to be 4th down for Beverly.
4th and short here for Beverly.
Under 4 minutes to go and a half.
Pierce will be alone once again in the backfield. He'll take it again on the quarterback draw, but he stopped quickly. And he looks like he's short of the 1st down. And Beverly looks like they will turn it over on downs. Their 2nd offensive drive doing that. 3 drives for Beverly, no score. 1 punt and 2 turnovers on downs. For Billerica, it's been 1 punt and 1 turnover on downs, and Billerica will start their 3rd offensive drive of the first half here. 3 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. Billerica is now at their own 16-yard line. Maybe Beverly can force them to pass a bit more. Tim Murphy, their quarterback, but this one will be a rush up the middle. A good gain on the play, about 5 or 6. That was Eric Knight on the carry, the primary running back for this Billerica Indians team. It will be 2nd down. 3 minutes and 30 seconds and counting down in this first half. No 2-minute warning in high school. That was a gain of 6 to start off the drive for Billerica from Eric Knight there. Beverly just needs to stop that rushing game enough to force some passes from Tim Murphy. Murphy's already 0 for 1 today. But this one will be a carry, a kind of sweep play to Murphy. Gets the outside, but there's a flag on the play. Maybe it looks like holding. And there will be an injured Beverly player on the field. And he'll get up. That looks like Ricky Torres. And let's hope he's all right. Looks like he's going to run off on his own power, so that's good.
Looks like a holding call going against Billerica.
And that penalty was holding on Billerica. The penalty flag was thrown in that area, and that will move Billerica back 10 yards after the strong gain on 1st down. They'll move back. And it will be second and long here for this Billerica team. Good job for Beverly. They really want to force some passes from Billerica, change their offensive focus. The same set for Billerica. Murphy under center. This one will be an outside handoff. Tries to get the outside. He's got a blocker in front of him. Takes the sideline, and he looks like he got enough for the 1st down. That was number 13 on the carry, Jacob Peck, the junior running back on this team. And it will be a 1st down for the Billerica Indians. Strong gain on that play. Stopped the clock by running out of bounds as well. 2 minutes and 41 seconds. The first big play for Billerica today, the longest play Billerica has had. This time it's a handoff off the middle, gets the gap and breaks through a couple tackles, but it looks like about a gain of 4 on the play. That was the same ball carrier, Jacob Peck.
Beverly over there quickly to make
A couple ball carriers for this Billerica team so far. Jacob Peck, number 13. Eric Knight, number 10. And number 14, Danny Venezia as well. But it's mainly been Eric Knight with the carries. But yeah, recently Jacob Peck had the longest rush. This time it'll be a handoff to him again. He's taken down short of the first down marker. Got about 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short within 2 minutes of this first half now.
3rd and short for the Indians.
Beverly needs to know that Billerica cannot get down the field that fast with only a rushing game. So they need to be wary of the pass and force that pass from Tim Murphy. For now, Billerica will be on the same set. 3 running backs in the backfield. Murphy under center. Murphy will toss it to Knight. Knight is taken down, and a good tackle there by number 23, Anthony Sullivan, his 5th tackle of the game. Will Johnson also in there for the tackle for Beverly. And it will be 4th and short here. Good job by Beverly's defense there. And looking to force Billerica's 2nd turnover on downs and get the ball back. But the clock does run down within 1 minute now. I believe Beverly still has all of their timeouts. Billerica taking a long time here, just looking at the clock, both the coach and the quarterback. Just watching the clock click down, 40 seconds now. Billerica will get the ball to start the second half, and it looks like they will just let this run down here.
Timeout on the field. We're going to introduce the
and there will be a timeout on field, and that will stop the clock at 26 seconds. It will be 4th and 1 at Billerica's own 38-yard line. A good crowd here in Billerica for this playoff game, round 1 of the MIAA playoffs. Number 5 Billerica Memorial High School Indians, who are 5-3, against your Beverly Panthers, who are also 5-3. They're number 12 in Division II coming into the tournament. Their first time in the tournament since 2018. In their glory days, they won a Massachusetts Super Bowl in 2012 and had a couple good seasons under head coach Andrew Morency. And Coach Jeff Hutton for this Beverly team has definitely really repaired his team and had a very, very good season. Good job from everybody related to Beverly this year so far. It will be another timeout on the field. And the previous timeout was by Billerica. This time it'll be by Beverly. They will have 2 remaining with exactly 30 seconds left in this first half.
Okay, on that feeling lucky scratch ticket, we got a couple winners. Jerry Ackerman and Tom
And once again, Beverly could use the score here, and that will give them momentum because this Billerica offense is very, very time-consuming, only running the ball. Only 1 pass attempt so far in this game for Tim Murphy, the quarterback. And they will go for it on 4th down here. Probably just looking at a quarterback sneak. Beverly will stack the box. Murphy under center. Hard count. And it will be another timeout.
Timeout, Billerica.
And 3 straight timeouts, 1 from Billerica, 1 from Beverly, and once again from Billerica. And I believe Billerica has no timeouts remaining, and Beverly has 2. And they'll talk it over, see if they really want to go for this on 4th and 1. There's 30 seconds remaining in this first half. Billerica will get the ball to start the second half. We'll see if they try to pass it a bit more or continue with the rushing game. Billerica did come into this one with a very, very talented rushing game, but Beverly has done a great job of containing it so far. And it looks like that timeout was to bring the punt team on. Billerica decides to not go for it. Tried the hard count, but Beverly wouldn't bite and go off sides. This one will be a punt, second punt from number 3 for Billerica there. It'll be a good one, about 30 yards. It bounces out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. And Beverly will take over with 23 seconds remaining in this first half. We'll see if they try to get it downfield or just have a couple of run plays and get to that second half. But both defenses have been very, very solid in this game so far. Two punts for Billerica, one punt for Beverly, as well as 2 turnover on downs for Beverly. This one will be a pass. Pierce rolls out, looks for a receiver, and it's intended for Xavier Auk, but it's almost intercepted by number 10, Eric Knight, on the coverage there. And that will take the clock down a couple more seconds. There will be 17 seconds remaining in the first half. Billerica once again gets the ball to start the second half. 2nd and 10. Beverly stands at their own 34-yard line. Still a no-score game. Defensive battle here. 2 punts from Billerica, 1 turnover on downs, 2 turnover on downs for Beverly, 1 punt. It'll be a handoff to Sean Costa, probably just running down the clock, but he gets a good gain on the play, his longest rush of the day by far. It gets about 9, and they will let the clock run down, and that will be the end of first half here at Billerica Memorial High School. The Billerica Indians going against the Beverly Panthers. This game is scoreless so far, and a very good defensive battle here from Beverly, really containing that rushing game for Billerica. 2 punts for Billerica and 1 turnover on downs, and Beverly has 2 turnovers on downs and 1 punt. We'll get back to you in the second half, and Billerica will receive the ball to start it off. Welcome back to Billerica Memorial High School here in Billerica, Massachusetts. A matchup against the Beverly Panthers and the Billerica Indians, both 5 and 3. Billerica number 5 in Division II, Beverly number 12. First round of the MIAA Division II football playoffs. Beverly's first time in this tournament since 2016. The first quarter was uneventful, a good defensive battle from both of these teams. 2 punts from Billerica and a turnover on downs, and 2 turnovers on downs and 1 punt for Beverly. Beverly did have a couple deep offensive drives where they looked like they could score, but ended up faltering at about the 20 to 15-yard line range in Billerica's red zone area, and they weren't able to score, instead turning it over on downs. Beverly has done a great job containing Billerica's talented rushing game with Eric Knight, Dan Vizenia, and Jacob Peck. And let's see if that continues and if we'll see a couple more passes from Billerica quarterback Tim Murphy. He has passed once in this game, but it was an incompletion. Daniel Pierce doing pretty good in the passing game for Beverly. A good screen pass, about 30 yards to Floyd White earlier in the game. And to Jordan Downey down the middle. This kick by Guevara will be taken at the 15-yard line. Finds a little gap, but he's going to be taken down at about the 36-yard line. There will be a flag on the play.
We got a flag at the end of the play. We have a flag at the end of the play.
And this game is scoreless so far. It will be a block in the back called against Billerica. That will move them back a bit after about a 20-yard return. And they will start their first offensive drive of the second half at the, looks like the 20-yard line, their own 20-yard line. That was a 10-yard penalty on Billerica. Billerica Indians coming into this one reported with that very good rushing game. And once again, Have to mention how good Beverly has done against that, stacking the box and stopping those inside runs. They have let up a couple outside runs, but Beverly has done a great job so far. It's the same set as the first quarter. It's going to be Murphy under center. A running back in motion. It's number 13, Dan Vizenia.
Comes to the left side.
And they try a run on the left side, and that will be a short gain on the play. Sean Costa, the senior linebacker and running back captain, on that play, as well as a tackle by Alex Marquez, another senior captain on this Beverly team. That was a gain of 3 to start it off the second half for Billerica. That carry was by Jacob Peck, his 4th carry of the day. About 21 yards on the ground. The leading rusher for Billerica is Eric Knight, number 10. It will be another motion in the backfield. This time it is to Eric Knight, but he stopped quickly by that Beverly offense. And that looks like no gain on the play. And Beverly seems to have a really good run, a really good game plan against this Billerica team. They've really stopped all offensive momentum from Billerica so far, and they've countered that tight formation Billerica has. And they've done a great job so far, maybe expecting a pass from Tim Murphy, number 2, their quarterback here. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He has attempted 2 passes, but his first one wasn't really a pass. He was instead sacked in the pocket by Lucas Monfett. Murphy will fake the handoff, play action, looks for a receiver, and throws it into double coverage, incomplete. And good job once again by Beverly's defense. And that will bring on Billerica's punt team. George Frost and Sean Costa down there with the coverage. The ball was overthrown, intended for number 3 for Billerica. And he will be the punter. His 3rd punt of the day. Beverly has 1 punt and two turnovers on downs. Billerica has 2 punts. This will be their 3rd. And it's a good one. Sails over the head of Auk, and he'll just let it roll. That was about a 45-yard punt. And Beverly will start it at their own 22-yard line, their first drive of the second half here. In the first half, they tried a couple rushes with Sean Costa and Sean Aquizabon. Didn't really get anywhere, but Sean Aquizabon has been the leading rusher in this game. The leading receiver for Beverly so far is Floyd White. He had a good gain on a screen play. This will be an outside carry to Anthony Sullivan, or Stefan Sullivan, number 2 on the play, but it looks like a flag in the backfield there. This one might be coming back.
Flag on the play.
And it looks like holding against Beverly. That will move Beverly back 10 yards. Not how you want to start your first drive of the second half here. Beverly has been disciplined with penalties this season. They had a couple costly ones against Gloucester in the first game of the season, but they have controlled themselves for the rest of the season so far. It's got them 5 wins. They're 5-3 on the season. Pierce will try the play, but it will be the 2nd straight penalty for Beverly. That's a false start, and it will move them back 5 yards. And now it's 1st and 25. After starting at their own 22-yard line, Beverly is now moved back to their own 15-yard line. And that is where they will start their drive after 2 back-to-back penalties. It will be a handoff up the middle, but that won't go anywhere. Got a gain of 1 or 2 on the play. That was Sean Costa, number 4 on the carry. It will bring up 2nd and long here. They move up to their own 23-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 21, a handoff to Sean Aquizabon. Tries to take it to the outside, but he's tackled quickly.
7 in on the star carry for Beverly. Billerica in quickly.
And that will bring up 3rd and long. Costly penalties to start off the drive from Beverly. Their first really costly penalties of this game. They haven't had much. I believe 1 in the first half. They get 6 on the play there. It's 3rd and 16. They're at their own 26-yard line. 3 receivers out wide. Pierce will look to pass, rolls out, has protection. Gestures for his receiver, passes. Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried to get it to Xavier Auk down there, but a good pass breakup by Eric Knight. That pass intended for Xavier Auk. That would have been a big gain of about 40 on the play. But instead it will be a Beverly punt, those costly penalties to start off the drive. And both teams going to punt it on their first drives of the second half here. This will be Beverly's second punt of the game. Billerica has 3 on the game, 5 combined from these teams, as well as 3 combined turnovers on downs. This time it'll be a good one from Floyd White. It'll bounce past number 2. And look if it touched him. It might have touched him.
And after Beverly punt, Billerica ball, 1st and 10.
And that one was close to touching number 2, the return man, Tim Murphy.
They still got some food left. They got candy, chips, pizza.
But instead, Billerica will start on offense. That was about a 35-yard punt from Floyd White after only a 5-yard one. In his first punt of the game, that was a good one. And let's see what Billerica does with their second drive of the second half here. Couldn't do anything on their first drive, just started off with the punt, a 3 and out. Murphy will be under center. Once again, 3 running backs in the backfield. And it will be a good gain, breaks to a tackle.
And Billerica busted right through them.
And that was a carry by number 3, Jackson Heron. And 1 play, 1 first down for Billerica. That was about a gain of 12 on the play. And they will move up to their own 41-yard line. Billerica has had the same set and offensive formation the entire game. This time it's a motion. It's a fake handoff. It's going to be a keeper by number 2, Murphy. Takes it up for a solid gain of about 5 or 6 on the play.
Number 2 with the carry.
Tim Murphy, number 2.
55 and on the stop.
Number 55, Lucas Monfett with his second tackle of the game. He had a sack earlier and a tackle for loss. That was a gain of 5. It's 2nd and 5. Billerica moves up to their own 46-yard line. 7 minutes and counting down in this third quarter. Both of these teams taking long times on offense. But Beverly has done a good job of limiting Billerica's offensive production. It'll be a little toss play to Knight. He breaks through a bit of tackles and gets the first down. About a gain of 7 on the play, and that will be the second first down for the Billerica Indians. And they move forward, starting to get a little bit of momentum here after the Beverly punt. Couple good rushes. 6 minutes and 25 seconds and counting down in this third quarter. The 2 pass attempts for Billerica so far from Tim Murphy have been incompletions. And Beverly just needs to stop that run and force more of those passing opportunities. This one will be a toss play. Number 13, Jacob Peck tries to get the outside, and he gets about 4 or 5. Xavier Auk on the tackle, and he looks a bit injured, and he will hopefully be okay. Another senior leader on this team. Substitution coming in for him. That was a gain of 6 from Jacob Peck on the first play. Murphy will be under center once again. A motion. He'll take it himself. And there's actually a handoff to Eric Knight. And that one will take it close to the first down marker. It will be 3rd and short. About midfield for this Billerica team, starting to get into Beverly's offensive territory. They're at Beverly's 38-yard line now, emerging in their territory. Murphy will take it himself on a quarterback sneak. And it's a fumble. The ball is out. Or that's a helmet. It looks like a ball. that looked. And there will be a flag on the play, but that helmet that flew did look like the ball. But it will instead be. They tried the quarterback sneak from Tim Murphy, but the penalty. There will be a penalty on the play that will go against Billerica. And that will move them back, making it a harder 3rd down for them. Beverly's defense needs a stop here. They've been so good tonight. Billerica Indians have equally been as good on defense. Defensive battle between these two teams. It's 3rd and 6. Murphy will try to pass, rolls out, tries to run it instead. He's taken down after a short gain on the play. And that will bring up 4th down for Billerica here. Let's see what they try to do. This game will go into overtime if it remains 0-0. There will be no ties in the playoffs. And it looks like Billerica will keep their offense on the field here. It's 4th and 5. Beverly's defense has been very disciplined this season to not jump off sides. And let's hope they don't here. It's a 4th and 5, so if they do, it would give Billerica an automatic first down. But Beverly needs to be careful here. It's Murphy under center. And there will be a timeout called by Billerica. They've done that before. And maybe they will bring on their punt team now after trying the hard count.
Savannah Hathaway, Savannah Gary, Mackenzie Quattrone, Denaya Wilson, Clara Easton.
This Billerica team just struggling to get anything offensively on the running game. Beverly has done a great job stacking that box and stopping the run. But Billerica's defense has done a great job limiting Sean Costa and Sean Aquizabon in the talented running game for Beverly. But Daniel Pierce has had a couple good passes. We might see a couple more passes down the road here in this game. There is 3 minutes and 39 seconds in this game. And the timeout. And it looks like they just called a timeout to rethink the play. They will not bring the punt team out here. It's 4th and 5. They're at Beverly's 42-yard line. Crucial for Beverly to stop it here. A motion. It's a run up the middle, and it's stopped. Beverly gets the stop, and that will force Billerica's 2nd turnover on downs. And that's been the story of this game so far. 5 combined punts, 4 combined turnovers on downs from both these teams. 2 from Beverly, 2 from Billerica now. 3 punts from Billerica, 2 from Beverly. And Beverly will take over here at their own 41-yard line. Another great defensive stand. And it'll be a handoff to Sean Aquizabon. He tries to find a gap, but he can't find much. And he's still being pushed forward. And it's a fumble. And it looks like they should have called, maybe should have called that play dead. But it is a fumble. Sean Aquizabon fumbled the ball. And And it will be a fumble.
And that's Billerica ball.
And it'll be a fumble recovery for Billerica. They did not call the play dead after a couple seconds of Sean Aquizabon being caught up in that Billerica defense. And both defenses get a turnover fast. Beverly got the turnover on downs from Billerica, and Billerica got the fumble recovery. And Billerica will get the ball right back at Beverly's 45-yard line. And Beverly fans are not so happy about that. But Billerica will get the ball here at the 45-yard line. It's a little toss play. Tries to attack the middle. Gets good blocking and gets about 9 on the play. Attack the left side. And a gain of 9 on the play.
George Frost, 33 for Beverly.
George Frost on the stop for Beverly. Another one of those players that plays both sides of the ball. Running back and cornerback for this Beverly team. That was a gain of 7 on the first play of Billerica's drive, coming off the Beverly turnover, the fumble by Sean Aquizabon. It'll be 2nd and 3 at Beverly's 38-yard line. The snap, it's a same play, toss to the running back, and he's taken down. Looks like he's about 1 yard short of the first down. That was number 13, Jacob Peck on the carry, getting a couple more carries later in this game. 3 so far in this second half. He had 2 in the first half. A committee backfield for this Billerica team, Jacob Peck, Dan Venezia, and Eric Knight, both getting carries tonight. Eric Knight with the majority, number 10, this Billerica team. There's 2 minutes and counting. This will be a 3rd and 1. Watch the quarterback sneak. And it'll be a toss play. He gets the middle. And great job by Beverly there to tackle him down. That looked almost like a breakthrough. But it will be a first down for Billerica. Billerica starting to have their best drive of the night so far. They started with very good field position at the Beverly's 44-yard line following the fumble. And they're deep in Beverly's territory now. 1 minute and 25 seconds and counting. In this third quarter, defensive battle between these two teams. A motion by Knight. It's a toss play once again. And takes it after a short gain.
Billerica goes up the middle. Beverly up at the line of scrimmage. Monfett, number 55.
Lucas Monfett on the tackle for Beverly, as well as Ricky Torres down there.
Ricky Torres.
Another senior on this team. That was a gain of 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7. 45 seconds remaining in this third quarter for Billerica. Beverly's defense has been amazing, but that unfortunate fumble by Sean Aquizabon gave Billerica this good field position. And now they are close to the red zone. A short gain on first down. This will be 2nd down. It is a handoff. That was Danny Venezia with the carry. And got modest yardage, but it will be 3rd and short. 10 seconds and counting. That looks like it'll bring down the clock here, and that will be the end of the third quarter. This game remains 0-0. Fantastic defensive battle from both of these teams so far. 5 combined punts and 4 combined turnovers on downs. But Beverly does lead this game in turnovers. They unfortunately have 2 turnovers on downs and 1 fumble from Sean Aquizabon a bit earlier. And this game will remain 0-0. But Billerica continues to move down the field here. They're now threatening here, almost in the red zone. 1 first down away from the red zone. Their first possession to get this far in this game. The same formation for Billerica. This will be the first play of the fourth quarter. Murphy under center. He'll hand it off up the middle, and he easily gets the first down. Maybe a little bit of confusion there for this Beverly team.
First down, Indians.
And Billerica will continue to move the ball. They're now in the red zone. And they can get one more first down before it is first and goal. The line to gain is at the 1 yard line. 11 minutes and 30 seconds. About 30 seconds have passed in this fourth quarter. 11 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in this game. First and 10. Billerica is at Beverly's 13-yard line. A motion. It's a handoff up there, but a quick stop by that Beverly defense for no gain.
And a host of Beverly up there at the line of scrimmage.
That carry was by
William Johnson, 22, leading the charge.
number 4,
Second down.
his first carry of the day. And that will bring up second and 10.
Montillo, number 41 on that last carry.
That was number 41 on the last carry, his first carry of the day. This one will be a keeper by the quarterback, but they'll take it for a short gain. That was looks like it was Tim Murphy on the carry.
Gonna bring up third down.
Oh no, yeah, handed it off up the middle. That one was to number 3 for Billerica. Beverly's doing a great job of knowing who the ball carrier is. Billerica has such a tight set that it's usually hard to see. But Beverly has done a great job defensively. That was only a gain of 1 on that last play. It will be 3rd and 9 in the red zone for this Billerica team. Definitely in 4th down territory. Murphy under center. A motion. It's a toss play. He gets the outside.
On the left side.
And he almost gets the touchdown, but instead he'll get the first down. And he gets within the 5 yard line. That was Jacob Peck. Another good outside carry for him. And it will be first and goal.
First and goal, Indians.
It will be first and goal. They are at Beverly's 4 yard line, threatening to score it here. Beverly needs to be really careful here, because if they allow the score here and do not score their next drive, Billerica will just continue to run down the clock as well as they have been doing. But let's see what they do here. Murphy under center. He'll hand it off. And touchdown, Billerica. And Billerica strikes first late in this game. 8 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Jackson Guerin, number 3.
That was Jackson Guerin on the carry for the touchdown. That was a 4 yard rushing touchdown. And the Billerica Indians take a late lead here. And pending the extra point, the kick, it will be up and good.
Danny Venezia's kick.
And that kick was by Danny Venencia. And the kick was good, and that makes it 7-0 Billerica with 8 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in this ball game. Unfortunate series of events there. Good field position to start it off from Billerica. Coming off the fumble from Sean Aquizabon, they started at Beverly's 44 yard line and marched it down for about a 10-play, 44-yard drive, and they got the touchdown. Topped off by number 14, Danny Venencia. Topped off by their number 3 for Billerica, and the kick was by Danny Venezia.
175 to the winner, 175.
And Beverly is in crucial and desperate territory now. They will need to score and not give Billerica that ball back, because Billerica will just continue that rushing game and taking down this game. It will be Floyd White and Xavier Auk back there to return for Beverly. Most teams that go against Beverly usually kick it in the middle, as Xavier Auk and this one will be an onside kick. And it will be dropped and a return by Billerica. And the onside kick will be received by Billerica. And they have now all momentum in this game. That was number 2, Tim Murphy, on the kick return there. Maybe Beverly wasn't ready for that onside kick try. And like what I mentioned, most teams do that against Beverly with the talented kick returners Xavier Auk and Floyd White, who could easily get kick return touchdowns. They don't entirely kick it to them as often. And Billerica will get the ball here at their own 47-yard line. A quick handoff up the middle. A short gain on the play, 1 or 2 yards.
50-50 winner also won that $100 scratch.
This is a crucial defensive drive for Beverly. Really need to stop them here. That was a 3-yard carry. And they bring it to exactly the 50-yard line. 8 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this game. Billerica has momentum, but Beverly's defense has proved that they can stop the rushing game. A 3-yard gain to start it off. Second play coming up. Murphy under center once again. Tosses it. And he breaks through a couple tackles and he gets the first down. That was number 10, Eric Knight, his longest carry of the day. That was about 15 yards on the carry, and the Billerica Indians will get a first down on the play. And the clock continues to click down here. 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this game. Billerica is now at Beverly's 37-yard line after the good 13-yard carry from Eric Knight. In motion. Murphy will keep it himself. Rushes forward, gets plenty. Spins out of a tackle, still going. And gets to all the way to the 10-yard line. And that was the longest rush of the day by Tim Murphy, his 3rd or 4th carry of the game. And Billerica will be in the red zone once again, and only 3 plays. And again, they start with good field position coming on the onside kick. And they now stand at Beverly's 11-yard line. 6 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in this game. Billerica leads this one 7-0. The rushing touchdown was by Billerica, number 3. And that rushing game, as previewed before this game, as being talented from Billerica, is starting to show up late in this game. And Beverly's defense really needs to stop here. They cannot go down 2 scores in this game if they want a chance. Three running backs in the backfield for Billerica. A little toss play. He breaks a couple tackles. That's Knight again. He gets about 5 on the play.
Up the middle, Beverly.
A good gain to start it off. And it'll be 2nd down. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this ball game. Billerica will take their time here. They're at Beverly's 4-yard line. 2nd and 3. That was a 7-yard gain on the play. They can still get a first down before scoring the touchdown. Murphy will hand it off up the middle, and he's marked down at the 1 yard line. And that will be a first down for Billerica, and first and goal.
That's going to be first and goal, Indians.
And they will now be in business. They're at the 1 yard line. Maybe looking at a quarterback sneak from Tim Murphy here, or an inside rush from Eric Knight. We will see. Billerica has started to develop their inside rushing game throughout this game. Murphy will be under center, and he will take it himself and runs in for the touchdown. And Billerica with 2 late scores here in this fourth quarter. That was Tim Murphy, number 2, with the score. It wasn't a quarterback sneak, more of a quarterback draw. But Billerica now leads by 2 scores here with 5 minutes and 14 seconds in this game. MIAA Division II playoffs here at Billerica Memorial High School, Billerica, Massachusetts. Billerica Indians 5-3 versus the Beverly Panthers 5-3. That extra point was almost blocked, but Danny Venenzia, the kicker, number 14 for Billerica, his kick will be good, and Billerica will move it up 2 scores. They would lead now 14-0. 5 minutes and 14 seconds in this game. Billerica scored on those 2 drives off good field position, starting about midfield. One came off a fumble from Sean Aquizabon. The other came off an onside kick that Beverly failed to recover. And after a defensive battle throughout this game, Billerica has broken through and taken the momentum from Beverly and scored 2 quick ones on 2 drives to take the lead here in this playoff game. First time Beverly has been in the playoffs since 2018. And Beverly needs to be careful here. Make sure they don't miss another short kick. Might be looking at a squib kick that goes in the middle here. It'll be number 33 to kick it for Billerica. And it fell off its stands, and yeah, that'll be whistled dead. That looked like a squib kick, trying to get it to the middle, and once again, all these teams do watch film against Beverly, so they know that they don't want to really kick it deep to the talented kick returners in Xavier Elk and Floyd White, who could easily get kick return touchdowns. So most teams focus on kicking it in the first line or the second line against this Beverly team. We've seen it before in Marblehead. This time they'll have a holder for this kick. See if they try to squib it again in the middle. Number 33 with the kick for Billerica. It is a high one. And it looks like it bounced off a Beverly player. And Billerica will get the ball right back. Another special teams mistake from Beverly. Their second time touching the ball. And it bounced right to a Billerica player. And this one might... That was number 18 with the return there for Billerica. And they will once again have control. Beverly not being able to get the ball on special teams mistakes here. Not being able to answer these scores from Billerica. Billerica will just run down the clock here with 5 minutes and 12 seconds left. It's a handoff up the middle to Knight. He breaks through a couple of tackles. He'll get the sideline in a touchdown-saving tackle from Sean Costa. But that was about a 35-yard run, and Billerica moves it to the red zone on one play, threatening to score 3 times on 3 drives late in this fourth quarter here. And it will be first and goal at Beverly's 6-yard line for Billerica. A good run there by Eric Knight, his longest rush of the day. Tim Murphy under center. He has a rushing touchdown today. Handoff up the middle. He walks into the touchdown. That's number 14, Danny Venenzia. And Billerica scores on 2 plays and takes a 3-score lead, 20-0, pending the extra point by Danny Venenzia. Rushing touchdowns from number 3 for Billerica, Danny Venenzia, as well as their quarterback, Tim Murphy. And the turning point of this game was definitely that fumble by Sean Aquizabon and the failure for Beverly to really get the ball back on special teams, and that extra point will be blocked by Beverly. They threatened to do that last extra point, and this time they do, and it will be 20-0, 4 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in this ball game. Billerica leads by 3 scores, 3 rushing touchdowns, starting to really get that rushing game that was advertised before this game as being really good, starting to get that, maybe a little bit of fatigue from this Beverly defense, as Billerica only scored on 2 plays there, and they've scored 3 drives in a row now late in this game in the 4th quarter. And Beverly needs to be careful on special teams here after those 2 scores from Billerica earlier in the game. Beverly failed to recover the onside kick, and then recently the squib kick that Billerica just took down in 2 plays and scored the touchdown. Really need to be careful here and get the ball back and try to get something on the board and get onside kicks of their own. This will be another squib kick up the middle. It'll roll to the back zone and be taken by Xavier Auk. He'll take it down the sideline, finds a bit of momentum, and he gets to the 45-yard line. And you just see why teams don't really want to kick to Xavier Auk or Floyd White on those kick returns. You can see the speed from both of those players, and they could easily break away for those kick return touchdowns. That one was a squib kick that rolled to Xavier Auk. It was about a 25-yard kick return, and they take it to the 45-yard line, their own 45-yard line, and that's where Beverly will start their drive, trying to get something on the board here with 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. It's going to be hard to come back in this game. Probably would want a couple onside kicks if they do end up scoring. It will be a timeout called by Billerica, their 2nd or 3rd of the quarter. Probably looking over defensive formation here. 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in this game. Beverly will start their drive at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Beverly hasn't been able to get anything moving in this second half. The time of possession is definitely on Billerica's side by a wide margin after being pretty even in the first half. Billerica has really taken control in this 4th quarter. 3rd quarter was similar to how the game went, but then 4th quarter, it all went downhill for Beverly, starting with that Sean Aquizabon fumble. But both teams' defenses have played well, so got to give it to them. But yeah, the special teams has been the turning point for Billerica. The onside kick and then the failed return for Beverly on the squib kick earlier. Pierce will look to pass. It passes over the middle. It's going to be dropped. Intended for Jordan Downey, his 2nd target of the day. He had a catch earlier in the 2nd quarter, 1st or 2nd quarter, for about a 10-yard gain. There will be a flag on the play. And it's a roughing the passer penalty. That will move Beverly up 15 yards. And a good start to the drive. They get 15 yards off the penalty. That'll move them up to the 40-yard line of Billerica. Probably only looking for passes here now this late period in the game for Beverly. It will be. Pierce looks to pass over the defender. It's almost intercepted. That pass was thrown on the right side, intended for the receiver down there. It will be 2nd and 10. Beverly is at the 40-yard line of Billerica after the 15-yard roughing the passer penalty. That pass was incomplete by Danny Pierce. Pierce will look to pass again, passes quickly to Floyd White. Floyd White uses his yards after catch skills, gets a blocker on the side, and takes it up. A good gain on the play, about 15. His second or third reception of the day, about 45 plus yards on the receiving side. He is Beverly's leading receiver this season. A great job from him in his senior year. He set the receiving touchdown record for Beverly with 9. Pierce will look to pass again, passes quickly to Callan McKay. And he takes it down after a gain of about 9. Surges forward. 4 minutes and counting now. A couple good passes from Daniel Pierce. 2 for 3 on this drive so far. McKay's second reception of the day. That was a gain of 8 on the play. Beverly is now at Billerica's 19-yard line. Looking to pass again. 3 receivers out wide for Beverly. Pierce in the pocket, passes quickly. It's a screen pass, but it's blown up quickly to Floyd White. He's hit hard, and he's taken down after a short gain, close to the first down marker. And there will be a flag on the play. See what side it's on. Looks like it's going to be called on. Looks like it'll be called on Beverly.
Looks like an unsportsmanlike going against Beverly. That's going to push him back.
It was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Beverly. That moves them back a significant amount. And penalties have moved them forward and back in this drive late in the fourth quarter. 3 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in this game. Now 2nd and 24. Pierce will look to pass again. He has time in the pocket, almost intercepted by the linebacker there in the middle, number 41.
Number 41 knocking the ball down over the middle.
And it will be 3rd and long for Beverly. Fourth down and long for Beverly, 4th and 24. And this will probably be a defining play for the rest of this game. Pierce will roll out, look for a receiver, passes over to a open Floyd White, but the defender did a good job. Number 10 there, Eric Knight, did a good job of breaking it up. And it will be Beverly's 3rd turnover on downs, the 6th of the game between these two teams.
And Billerica takes over on downs. Billerica ball, 1st and 10.
And Billerica will get the ball back 3 minutes and 18 seconds in this game. They're at their own 41-yard line, probably just looking to run down the clock here. The unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for Beverly moved them back a lot. And once again, penalties ruin an offensive drive for Beverly. Had some earlier with the holding penalty that pushed them back. It'll be a handoff up the middle. And breaks through a couple tackles, finds the gap, gets 5 on the play. That was number 10, Eric Knight, on the carry. He also had the pass breakup. A good play defensively there on 4th down. Floyd White was open, but Eric Knight used his physicality to break up the pass and turn it over on downs. Two minutes and 45 seconds left in this game. That was a 5-yard gain to start it off. They moved to their own 41-yard line. Billerica probably looking in a good position here to advance the next round of the Division II MIAA playoffs. And Beverly falls short in their first game since 2018, their first playoff game since 2018. A great season from them just to get here. and they'll play 2 more consolation games. We'll see what's on their schedule before the Thanksgiving game against Salem. 1 or 2 more games. We will see.
2 minutes left in the ball game.
There's 2 minutes remaining in this game. There was a 2-yard carry by number 3 for Billerica. He has a rushing touchdown today. It's 3rd and 3 at the 43-yard line. Beverly will once again stack the box. Billerica will be in the offensive formation. They have been in the whole game. It'll be a handoff. He'll break through a couple tackles. That's number 14, Danny Venzia. He's one of 3 players for this Billerica team that has a rushing touchdown. Him, number 3, and the quarterback, number 2, Tim Murphy. And he moved it down. He moved it for a first down. That was Danny Venenzia, also the kicker for this Billerica team. 2 for 3 on extra points today. Billerica leads this one 20-0. No timeouts will be called. They'll let the clock run down. 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining in this game. And it's all but certain that Billerica will move to the second round of the MIAA Division II playoffs. Came in this one a higher ranking than Beverly. They'll just knee it down. And good sportsmanship from both teams. They'll celebrate each other, pat each other on the back. And they'll let the clock run down, 50 seconds and counting. But Beverly falls short in this one, 20-0 against the Billerica Indians. Both teams had the same record coming into this game, and they did look pretty even through the first 3 quarters of this game. But that Sean Quizabon fumble in the 4th quarter was a turning point of the game as Billerica went down the field starting at Beverly's 44-yard line. They scored on that drive. And on the next play, they had the onside kick that Beverly failed to recover or failed to attain. And Billerica scored off that. And off another touchdown, they had another special teams mistake from Beverly. They got the ball right back. And that was how Billerica really won this game. They win this one 20-0. They'll move on to the second round of the Division II MIAA playoffs. The Beverly Panthers will probably play a consolation game or one more game of the season before facing the Salem Witches on Thanksgiving. I was Andrew Bartholomew. Our cameraman is Peter Bartholomew. Our 4th rendition of these away games. This one was at Billerica Memorial High School, and we're signing off.